Hey guys, Redneck Mini 14 here, and in today's video I'm going to illustrate why you probably shouldn't buy magazines off of Gunbroker because somebody is probably trying to scam you. And I should probably preface this by saying that I had a really bad day at work, and I was really looking forward to all these magazines coming in the mail today, and I was really let down, and I'm just really aggravated at that. So we'll actually start from best to worst. So first thing is I got these Chip McCormick 8-round 1911 magazines for the Ruger SR 1911. These ones are not really that bad, except for the follower, which is not anti-tilt, and I know that it has to do with the fact that this is an 8-round magazine and not a 7-round magazine, so they have to change the follower. Now, of course, the Ruger magazines, they say patented on them, so I don't know if that's like a Ruger patent or if it's like a McCormick patent or something. I don't really know who actually makes this, if it is Ruger or McCormick or somebody else, but this follower is patented. And it is different than the Chip McCormick follower. So the Ruger follower is anti-tilt and the Chip McCormick is not. Again, probably has to do with the fact that it's an 8-round, this is a 7-round, so not a big deal. It probably will feed properly and everything, and it does. See, that's another problem, is if the follower is too far forward, it won't go in the magazine. So it does lock open and everything. It does not seem like it has as good of spring tension, but you know, not that it really matters because they're empty magazines, but say your follower is too far forward and it won't go in. See, this one will, but the other one I was having problems with just now would not go into the mag well. Probably wouldn't have that problem with actual ammunition in it because the ammunition would be set where it's supposed to be. So, those are the Chip McCormick magazines that I got for my 1911. Will they work? Probably. I think Chip McCormick is actually a pretty decent name. But let's go on to the second magazines that I was excited to get, and they were for the Ruger P Series. Now, I found, Ruger P Series, they have several different manufacturers, aftermarket manufacturers that make magazines for them. McCormick being one of them, and they're a really good brand. There once was Ramline, which I also have really good experience with. Promag, however, is notorious, not just with like P series or anything, but magazines in general. They're notorious for not being very good or very reliable. So I tried to not get anything Promag. So I found these magazines that were marked as Triple K magazines in the listing. Same seller as the Chip McCormick magazines. But unless the seller is just extremely dyslexic, that does not say Triple K like the listing did. That says Promag. And there are no markings anywhere on this magazine, either magazine, that indicates whether it's a Triple K or a Promag. So that is a huge letdown. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but the magazine follower is really crappy. Like, you can see all the tooling marks. Come on. So you can see all the tooling marks on this follower, and it doesn't seem like the follower goes up as high as it should. And the spring tension doesn't seem very great, and I don't know, it just doesn't seem very good. The mag body itself seems fine. Now, if you put it into the gun, it seats just fine, but it does not lock the slide back, again, because the spring tension does not seem to be very good, and Now that's interesting. And it does not drop free. Now, that was very interesting, actually. So, the gun's on safe. See, now it'll do it with this magazine. But before, on that other magazine, the hammer actually stayed back. That was weird. This one does drop free, but it doesn't seem like it drops free like the factory mags or the McCormick mags. So this one seems kind of okay. I think a mag spring, it would be pretty easy to fix if there was just a mag spring issue. But this magazine here, something just doesn't seem right with it. So let's try this again. Yeah, see, that's not right. And it only does it with this magazine. It should not do that. But I really don't know how a magazine actually affects that. Does it with this magazine too. That's not good. Now, you probably shouldn't rack your slide with the safety down, but, you know, never really had that problem before until I tried these magazines. Now, that was kind of a just kind of a guessing game whether or not these so-called Triple K magazines were going to be any good. It was just kind of luck of the draw, and I didn't really know what I was going to get. Not very high hopes for them. But, to be honest, that's not even the worst one, because these pieces of crap right here, I think, are even worse. Because, let me get on the other side of the camera. So, this is a Smith and Wesson 5906. I just got it last month, and it came with one magazine. It was a police trade-in pistol. This is a factory magazine. It is a good quality magazine. Now, these are supposed to be Smith and Wesson factory magazines, but I call bullshit because, first of all, they don't say Smith and Wesson anywhere on them. The factory magazine down there does, but so be easier to show this. So, see this front tab? Come on. See that front tab and how close it is to the follower? Look how far away the front tab is from that follower. And also, look how much the follower sticks up. It's not supposed to stick up that high. And it's because just everything about the feed lips and the top of this magazine, just, it's not right. And if you go to put it in the gun, you hear that grinding and how it holds up right there? That's because the front tab is not where it's supposed to be. And it will lock open, but if you drop the slide and then you pull it back again, it does not lock open. And it does not want to drop free because it's a piece of crap. So, Chip McCormick, they're okay. They don't have the anti-tilt follower, but probably has to do with the fact that it's an 8-round magazine. I can live with that. These were supposed to be Triple K, and supposedly they're actually Promag because whoever sold them to me, same person as that, mismarked them or was trying to be misleading or whatever. But those magazines, they look like they suck. If they feed, fine, okay. I'll be happy. I'm not like completely satisfied. But these, which are supposed to be Smith and Wesson factory magazines, are 100% not factory magazines. They are garbage. And these were the most expensive out of all of them, so I'm very disappointed in that. I don't know if the seller will give me my money back and I can send them back. I don't know, but they're trash. And I just don't think I'm going to have any luck with them at all. So, very disappointed. Not been the best day of my life. So Subscribe to my channel, like me on Facebook. Don't get any mags from Gunbroker. Until next time, be safe.